I'm going to record this too for people who couldn't get on, but it's going to be really good. We just really want to keep this simple, and our biggest goal, you guys all know you guys want that $100 product credit, and for those of you guys who have a team underneath you already as well, we want to, help our team get those product credits, so we can talk about getting, your Fast Start qualified bonus, because it's doubled this month. So, but we're just want to keep things super simple. And those of you guys who don't know me, I'm Amanda Busher, and Jackie Sitton's on here as well. She's our Presidential Diamond. And so I'll tell you a little bit about me really quick, and then we'll let Jackie go. She's going to start it off. But I've been in this business for 3.5 years, and I'm your Triple Diamond leader. And I am so excited just to welcome all of you guys. And if you guys ever need anything, we are here to help you. So, all right.
Jackie, jump right in?
Yeah, do you want to just jump right in?
All right, sure.
Okay.
You guys, I'm not going to bore you with my story, but just so you know a little bit about me background-wise, I've been in the business for almost, well, I guess, sorry, I have dog hair on my, you'll meet my dogs, or you'll hear them during the Zoom, by the way. Or so I've been in the business 5 years, actually this month, and I was an RN before this, and so this business was just a perfect stepping stone, kind of a marriage between still promoting health and wellness and still helping other people, but I got to help people in a different way. So I loved it. And I still worked this alongside my nursing job. So I know a lot of you guys aren't doing this full time. And Amanda did that with hers as well. She was a dental hygienist before this, and she was able to work this side business just like I was, all the way up to, Amanda, you worked all the way to Diamond or Double Diamond, right?
Double Diamond, yeah.
Yeah, she worked all the way up till Double Diamond. I worked all the way up until I was Triple Diamond. And it's just great because you're able to do it on your own time and when it's good for you. So, okay, so you guys, I just want to hop right in because I don't want to take too much of your time and I don't want to overwhelm you too much. But what I do want you to do is ask questions, because I think that's the biggest thing we can impress upon you guys right now is don't expect to know or think you need to know everything right now. You need to know where to go to get the answers. And so that's going to be your uplines, your team pages, your Sideline Sisters. It Works has some awesome resources in the eSuite, Training Academy, your replicated website. There's all sorts of different places that you can find your answers to. You just got to kind of jump in and go for it. So if you have questions while we're talking, please feel free to type them in the chat over there. And then Amanda and I will be posting stuff in the chat too for you guys to keep, to copy and paste. So whether it's messages that we like to send out, or I'm going to type in some apps that I want you guys to download. It Works Global has some amazing mobile apps because this business is meant to be worked on the go. So the first app, I don't know if you guys have it. If you don't, I want you to download it. It's called Wired. And I'm gonna write down all of them on this little chat section. So the It Works Wired app, you're going to use that same login and password that you use for your eSuite, and that is going to give you, it's going to give you push updates to your phone when we have these flash sales, when we, like the $10 Business Builder Kit, when we have any sales on products. It's going to tell you and remind you to get plugged into the corporate calls every night. So tonight we have our corporate call. It's about 10 or 15 minutes. It's just a great way to plug in and hear about the week to come and what corporate has in store for us. It's going to give you your Go bonuses. So your Wired app is going to be where you guys are going to look to see how much time you have to get your Go bonuses. You can also look in eSuite, but I just love the Wired app because, like, we're all on our phones, right, all the time. So click on that. It's going to show you exactly how many days you have left to reach each rank to get those big bonuses. And it's got all sorts of other stuff on there as well. So that's the first one I want you guys to download. And then the next one is the It Works Wrap app. So this is the one that I want you guys just to look at. And if you're doing your, like, a lot of you guys have got the $10 Business Builder Kit, right? So you guys have wraps coming your way. So if you're going to be using those wraps for yourself, this is a great way to familiarize yourself with the app. So you can take your own before and after pictures in it. Tell your loyal customers to download this app because it's going to tell them exactly what they need to do. It's going to time them. It's going to tell them, make sure you drink your water. It's an awesome app. So the It Works Wrap app. And it's the one by FragMob, you guys. So there's a couple like lookalikes in the App Store. You know, people like try to make their own. So it's the one by FragMob, and I'll write that name in there. And then, or I'm sorry, no. The It Works Wrap app is corporate. The next one is the It Works app. Okay, this is why I need to explain them, because there is 3, but the It Works app by FragMob, this is the one that you can download, loyal customers. You can download, sign up distributors. You can do it all in under 2 minutes on there. And also I love this app because you can go in and if someone's, let's say someone is in a different country and they want to buy from you, because that does happen. We're a global, worldwide company. And you don't know if we're open there. I just go to this app and you can look and click countries and it's going to tell you exactly which countries that we're open in. Okay, so here's the apps, you guys. They're all in the chat section here. All right, so once you have your apps downloaded, your mobile apps, you are good to go. So Amanda, what was the next thing? So we're gonna talk about apps.
Steps to success. And
yes. Okay, so have you guys, just nod your heads, have you logged into your eSuite yet? Do you know what that is? Okay, so your eSuite is just the best place ever. It's a wealth of information. If you click on documents at the top, you can go and you can find all the product information. You can find, frequently asked questions on promotions, you name it, it's basically in there, okay? So one thing that I want you guys to print off is your steps to success. Now, if you go, so I'm gonna write exactly how to do this on here. You're gonna log into your eSuite and you're gonna go to documents and then you are going to search steps to success. It's like search steps to success and it's going to come up. Now, you're going to hear us talk a lot about these steps to success. And seriously, you guys, this is what, when I first started, I was overwhelmed. I was scared. I was like, what do I do? Like, I've never done anything like this in my life. I'd only worked in the hospital. I had no idea. This was kind of like my security blanket because it was my instructions. It told me exactly what I needed to do to be successful with this business. And this is still what I follow every single month, even as a Presidential Diamond, to be successful with this. This is what I shoot for every single month. So your steps to success, the first step is joining the party, which you guys already did. And then the second step is finding 4 people who want to try the products at your wholesale discount. That's a loyal customer. And the third step is finding 3 people that want to make some extra money with you, okay? And we're going to talk to you guys a little bit about how you can start thinking about those people and figuring out who that might be, okay? Right now, step 1 is a little different. So you guys joined already, but I like to think of step 1 as a distributor. It kind of changes. It's a little different once you joined. Step 1, we need to make sure we're commissions qualified. And to be commissions qualified, we're lucky. A lot of companies require you to make a mandatory product purchase to be commissions qualified. It Works Global does not require that. You have 2 options. You can do a product purchase of 80 in BV. And maybe some of you guys are like, what's BV? Okay, I'm going to give you one more document while I'm on the list. Go into your eSuite, click on Documents, and search BV list. And I want you guys to print that out because that is going to be such a wealth of information for you. It's got all the products we have. It's got the prices next to it, retail price, wholesale price, and then it has the BV. Okay, so BV, everything we have, so wraps, skincare, you name it, has a BV attached to it. So it's going to have a price and then a bonus volume. And that bonus volume is going to be close to the price, but it's a little bit different. It's always like a couple dollars off. Like for example, wraps are 59 BV, but $59, but 54 BV, okay? So it's really important that you have that list. Just print it out. You don't have to memorize these. You'll start to know them as you go, but at least you'll have that list. You can just quick reference it, when you're talking to your customers or your potentials. Okay, so 80 BV auto ship is how you can become commissions qualified, or you can do it on sales. Now, when I first started this business, we didn't have the option to do it with sales. It was law, it was rule. You ran your auto ship each month to be commissions qualified. And I'm a little bit old school. I still believe that that is the way we should all be running our business. If we are serious about running a business, we should be a product of the product and we should be using our products, right? How many of you guys could sell a product that you didn't use yourself? Like you could try. Shoot for the stars, guys, and try, but I promise you, if you're not using your products and loving your products, it's going to be very difficult for you to sell them to people. Because if someone's like, well, what do you use? And you're like, oh, I don't. Why would they buy from you? Like, why would they be like, what? You're not even using your own stuff. So You are your best marketing tool. That's why being a product of the product, I've never lost money in this business because I've either sold my auto ship or I've just followed those steps to success every single month, and I knew what I had to do to cover my auto ship, okay? But I can promise you, you're going to be far more successful falling in love with a product or two. Like my favorite product to this day, you guys, it's not the wraps. I love the wraps, but that's not my favorite. The greens are my absolute favorite. It's Vital Core, our multivitamin, absolute favorite. So those are the things, the cleanse. Those are like my go-to products. And you guys are going to have your go-to products too that you fall in love with. But you got to find those products that you fall in love with, or it's just very difficult to work this business. So being a product of the product, that's one of the biggest reasons for that auto ship. But It Works said, you know, I know when people first sign up, a lot of times they don't have the money to run that product order. So they give you a second option. You can be qualified on sales. So 150 in personal BV or bonus volume. And I don't want to get into that too much, but basically why I don't like that. So I'm type A. And so like obviously my commissions check. If I run that 80 BV auto shipment, I know 110% that I'm getting paid that month because I ran that 80 BV auto shipment. Now, I know people that have done it with sales, and you totally can. It's up to you. And you have to shoot for 150, which is a little more than that auto ship. But think about it, guys. A box of wraps is 54 BV. 150 BV, that's 3 boxes of wraps. That's all you would have to sell to customers to be commissions qualified. Okay, totally doable. So just to give you a reference, but then you guys can look at that BV list too, and you'll be able to see what everything costs. But for example, let's say I'm not going to run that product order, that I'm going to leave it in the hands of my customers, and I'm going to hope that all the orders go through, fingers crossed, right? And let's say it's the last day of the month and I'm at 154. So I'm like, I'm good to go. I'm commissions qualified. I'm getting paid this month. You know, I'm good. And I don't check eSuite. And somebody has returned an order and I didn't know about it and I didn't catch it in time. But 54, let's say they returned a box of wraps. So 154 minus 54, right? You're down 54 BV. You're way below that 150 and you are now not going to get paid for that month. So that's why I don't like to leave my paycheck in the hands of my customers. I love my customers dearly, but I like to be in control, and I know I'm getting paid if I run that order. Plus, it's much easier, like I said, to share on social media and share with your friends when you're actually using your stuff. So do you guys have questions about the auto ship? Now, everything in this business is mandatory, excuse me. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm like, give me 1 second. I gotta take a drink. It's not mandatory. I swear, I gotta get my head on here. Nothing's mandatory. This is your business. What you do with it is completely up to you, okay? But we will make those recommendations on how to be successful. We've seen a lot of people in this business come and go, and the auto ship, I swear, is the one thing that when you fall in love with it, you're way more likely to be successful and to get those customers. And that energy and excitement attracts those distributors as well. So, Amanda, do you have anything to add to that?
No, I think that was perfect. I mean, I will attest to like what Jackie said. Like I ran my auto shipment every single month. First of all, because I am obsessed with these products, but second of all, I want to make sure that I'm commission qualified, but also that I have wraps on hand. So every single month I order a pack of our wraps because I always want to make sure that I have them on hand in case somebody wants to. I try to sell them. And so like the other day I had somebody who needed 2 packs of wraps. She was going out of town. She didn't have time to, get them shipped to her. So I literally made like $200 just in cash. So I always make sure I have wraps. I keep them in my purse. And when I am out like talking about the business and somebody's like, oh, I want to try that wrap. I'm like, okay, here, it's $25. And it's just great cash for my pocket. So I always make sure I have the wraps in my auto shipment because then it pretty much pays for my auto shipment for that month.
Yeah, so you can run this business for free. You can either do it with the 150 PBV, like we said, with the sales, but I think the safer and the better bet is invest in yourself, invest in your business, and that's really the only overhead you have to run your business is the auto ship, and that's what I tell myself every month. It's cost me an 80 BV auto shipment to run my business, and see, there are the dogs. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So I think it's something, if you can commit to that, hold on. I'm going to let Amanda finish that thought while I make them be quiet.
Yeah, like Jackie said, like if you're running your auto shipment, it's not only going to help boost your business because like you're going to be trying the products, you're going to be using your products, you're going to have your own testimonials, and that's what people are going to see from you. People are going to see that, like when I do my cleanse, I'll post about it and I'll just be like, I'm so excited to do my detox cleanse. Guess what? I typically have people reach out to me because I'm using the products. They're like, okay, tell me about that. Rather than me just posting a picture of the detox that's, that I got from Pinterest saying, hey, try this cleanse. They're actually seeing me drink it. So I always try, like when I first started, each month, like I would just get new products just to try. And Jackie was right. Like you're gonna find a few that you absolutely love. You're gonna probably love the wraps, but you're probably gonna like another product, or you're probably gonna love the wraps and maybe you don't like the greens so much. You gotta kind of auto shipment, you just gotta try new things and see what you like the best. That way you can share what we have. Because like I said, we have so many incredible products and we have over 40 different products, you guys. And so there's literally a product for everyone.
Sorry, guys. Thank you. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. It's like they don't bark and then like right when I get on this, they just.
Oh yeah. That's how my kids are. I'm like, okay, perfect. They're silent. I'm going to go live and do a video. And then they're like, Mom, ah!
Yeah. That's legit every single time. So you guys, okay, you have your apps. Do you have any questions right now off the top of your head? Don't be shy because if you have a question, somebody else has it. So feel free to type it. We're going to keep going. So step 2 we talked about of our steps to success is getting those loyal customers. Now, this is a really big deal, you guys, because not only does it kickstart your business, but it also gets you bonus qualified. So these first 30 days are really pivotal for your business. So a loyal customer. How many of you guys were loyal customers before? Just anyone? So I had never tried a product in my life before I signed up. So don't think that you have had to have been a loyal customer before this to know all about it. Because I honestly, you guys, I had no idea. But our loyal customer program, Amanda, I think put a really great message up here about our, you can call it our loyal customer program, our customer rewards program, whatever you want to call it. But it gives our customers our 40% off discount, so which is great. I don't know another company that'll do that, that gives them the distributor discount just for being a customer. And on top of that, they're also going to get perks points with their order. So they're going to earn 10% back with each order in the form of perks points. So, and they can use those after 3 months to put towards a product of their choice. So let's break that down a little bit. So why is 4 loyal customers so important? So first and foremost, you want to be qualified for those weekly bonuses. So one way we get paid is called Fast Start bonuses. And when you sign your first 2 loyal customers in your first 30 days and either have that 80 BB auto shipment run or you already have 150 in sales, okay, you will become what's called Fast Start qualified for life. So that means you're going to start earning those $100 weekly bonuses every Friday for enrolling new team members and helping them do the same thing. So that's how you get that first bonus unlocked, is the first 2 loyal customers. The second 2 loyal customers you sign up for, a total of 4, unlocks the bigger bonuses. So our Go Fast bonuses that I'm sure you guys have seen people posting about. So the $10,000 bonuses, 15, all the way up to $150,000. And some of you may be thinking what I thought, that people don't earn those bonuses. Like I thought it was a bunch of crap. But they do. Amanda's earned what, 80,000? No.
135.
Yeah, she earned 135,000. I've earned almost 100,000 in bonuses. And I promise you, real people earn these bonuses. And there's been so many people on our team, even recently, who have just earned their $10,000 bonus. And there's so many more people this month that are going for that bonus, that are boxed out for Diamond and that are set up for it. So it's a real thing. So you want to make sure that you're getting those first 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days so that you're able to earn those too. So how are you going to get those customers? So I honestly, you guys, think about your chicken soup list. Like, who are the people that, okay, if you were sick and needed something, you'd call. Or think about the people that, I hate to say it like that, but like the people you're closest with. Like I called my sisters, or I called my best friends, or I asked them, you know, I'm just starting out a business. Would you be a product tester for me? Like I've never signed anybody up. Like, please let me sign you up so I can work out the kinks, you know? And just be real with people. Think about the people you're closest with, and your friends, your family, your coworkers. I guess a better way to put it is, if you had the best news in the world, like who would you call? Because you guys do, you have awesome news. Like you started your own business, and that's pretty incredible. And so let people know, and let people know that you're able to offer them a 40% off discount. So think about that, write them down. That's the other thing. Get out a good old fashioned piece of paper and start a list. It's called a hundreds list. And you're going to continue to fill that list out with people's names. And I even like to do, so what I did you guys get, you probably, well, no one's got their kit yet probably, because it just was last week. If you have your kit already, you got catalogs in your kit. One thing you can do is take that catalog out, write someone's name by every single product in that catalog that you think would be interested. So the greens, for example, maybe your sister would be over the moon for the greens. Write her name by that. You're gonna message her about the greens. Hair, skin, and nails. Write someone's name by that. Or you can take that BV list. If you guys don't have your kit, the BV list that I'm gonna have you print off your eSuite, write someone's name by every single product that you think could benefit, and just reach out to them and just see if they would be interested in helping you out. That's okay to ask for help right away, right? And trying these out at a 40% off discount. And wrap appointments, that's the other thing. So you guys, if you're going to use your wraps, awesome. Like most people are so excited to get those wraps and try them out, but a lot of people want to sell those wraps, and you're able to do that for $25 a piece. You guys who paid $10 for your kit, sell your wraps for $25 a piece. You're already going to be up over $90, right? Minus your 10. So set up wrap appointments. Reach out to people that you know that want to try those wraps. Go over to their house and actually put the wrap on them. Physically wrap them. And then the other thing is just, it's kind of scary. I mean, I was scared at first. I didn't know. I was scared people were going to ask me questions that I didn't know. They're going to. I guarantee you. They're going to ask you some really weird questions too, that still to this day, 5 years later, I'm like, I don't know why you care about that, but sure, I will look into that. So like, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll find out for you. Even if it's the weirdest question, guess what? We have a place we can go for that. It's called the Product Coach. I'm going to put that down here for you guys. The My It Works Product Coach.com. And this website was my saving grace. You can go to this website when people ask you these off-the-wall questions and type in keywords, and it's going to show you exactly, like for example, let's say this isn't a weird question, this is a common one, but which products have caffeine? You can go to myitworksproductcoach.com, type in caffeine in the search. It's going to tell you exactly which products we have and how much caffeine they contain. So you're able, let's say gluten. Someone's allergic to gluten. You can go there and type in gluten. And then you can even click on each individual product, and you'll see all the frequently asked questions. And then if there's an answer you can't find, because like I said, I've had some very off-the-wall questions before, you can actually email the product coach, and they'll get back to you it usually takes 3 to 5 days, but sometimes they're faster. So they will get back to you with an answer, you guys, no matter how weird the question. So, and customers appreciate that. So if you don't know, I remember being so scared to say, you know what, I don't know the answer to that, but I said I'll check for you. And they loved that I was checking for them to make sure, like it made them feel special, and they really liked that. And so don't think it's going to make you sound less credible. Like no one's going to know everything. You just got to know where to find the answers. And so your upliner, your sponsor, is there for a reason. And if you just started and your sponsor just started, that's why the next person is there. So whether it's Amanda or myself or the team pages, like there's always going to be someone for you guys to ask. The other thing, this is probably scary, but you guys, it's worth doing. Set up a wrap party and get your girlfriends together and have a wrap party. It sounds scary. Again, I remember my first one, I was like terrified. And I thought I did so bad, but people were like, no, you did so good. Like they couldn't tell that I had no idea what I was talking about. But you guys are going to get the party pad that has everything laid out for you in your kit. The party pad, stick to that. Just stick to the party pad. You can even print off, I'm going to write this for you guys too. Party pad in eSuite. You can go to Documents and print off, and then just search party pad. And there's even talking points. So, and there's places for you to cut. So you can even paste those into your party pad. So while you're talking, you have all the talking points already there. The hard work's done. You just gotta get up and say it, okay? And then again, if people have questions, have your product coach open on your laptop so that you're able to say, you know what, I don't know, but let's look it up right now and I can tell you, okay? And if you have a sponsor that's in your same state or close to you that can do your launch party with you, I recommend, you know, if they can do it, that would be great. It's just nice to have a buddy. But if they can't, that's okay too. Just jump in, rip the Band-Aid off and do it, because I promise you, you're going to be so much more confident after that. And you can also do one online. So if you want to do a Facebook Live and do a live party, I think, Sarah, your Ambassador Diamond Upline, I think we're going to be doing one later this week. So you'll be able to see like a live Facebook party too. Amanda, do you have any? Let's see. Amanda, do you have anything else? I'm going to read through some of these questions here.
Yeah, go ahead. That's just about, we can talk about social media in a little bit, but yeah, I think getting that party. One thing I knew, like when I was doing a party, like I was so nervous, but you guys, I did not know anything about this business, okay? Like I'm a dental hygienist, so I literally didn't even know that these kind of businesses existed. So when I got into it, I literally, like when people say like, I don't know anything about this, I'm like, I didn't either. And you don't have to know this business to get your 4 customers. You don't have to know this business, because that's the cool thing about what we do is it's a learn as you go kind of business. So like I'm learning all the time. Like even like I message Jackie like literally every day, probably like, hey, what do I do with this? Or, you know, can you help us to start with this? Or, you know, I'm always asking like her questions. And so that's just how this business is. You learn as you go. And so when I did my first party, I didn't know what I was doing, but I just followed that party pad, and I always like sat down so I wasn't like standing up in front of people. So there's like, you know, it makes it just feel a little bit more comfortable. But I know somebody said something in the group saying like, you know, that's exactly it. I haven't gotten my startup kit. And I wanted to address that, because you guys do not need your startup kit to do this business. You can do it before. In fact, I got my first customers before I even got my kit in. And it's just by reaching out, just like what Jackie said, go to the people who would bring you soup and who you would tell like the biggest news to. Go to those people and say, hey, I just started this business. I'm so excited. Would you do me a favor and be one of my products be one of my customers for 3 months? I need 4 right now for my challenge. You know, just like that. So,
sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, Amanda. But there's honestly no magic in the kit. There's nothing that's going to come that's going to magically explode your business. Like, I'm going to be totally real with you guys. Like, and as cheesy as this sounds, like the magic is you. Like your excitement is what's going to get those customers, and you reaching out is what's going to bring those people to your business. And like once that kit comes, there's nothing in there that's going to really change that. You're going to have materials in your hand, but a lot of those materials you can print off in your eSuite. You already have access to most of those things, okay? The wraps, if you haven't tried them, you know, I know some people are like, well, I haven't tried anything. I'm not comfortable selling it yet. Well, I can understand that. I mean, I was a nurse. I was like super like a freak. I was like, I need to know everything about everything, and I need to make sure I know exactly what's in everything. And so once I let that go, you guys, I just realized I had all the information there at my fingertips. If people wanted ingredients, I could send them a beautiful PDF, which you guys have access to, with all the ingredients, how to use the product, frequently asked questions. That's all in your eSuite. So once I just kind of let that go and realize that I don't have to know everything, and I just have to share my excitement. And that's going to translate to people. That's what people want, to use what other people are excited about. I don't know if you guys have ever, I just, like, for example, this girl just posted about these cookies from Trader Joe's. Yeah, on Instagram, she's like, these are the best cookies. And I'm like, I just drove to Trader Joe's today and I bought these cookies. Like, why? I need fat fighters after all these cookies. But seriously, like, her excitement about these stupid cookies, like, made me drive all the way across town. So stuff like that, I mean, people want what you are excited about. Step 3, you guys. So if anyone else, let's see. The diamond promotion. What does the diamond promotion consist of? Well, that actually is a good question right now because we are going into step 3. So step 3 on your steps to success is going Ruby. And going Ruby is the foundation is finding 3 people who want to work this business with you. And then one of those 3 people needs to find 2 friends. So it's 5 people in your organization to go Ruby. And going Ruby is a big deal because going Ruby is that promotion that's the foundation for every single promotion in this entire business all the way up to ambassador. So if you can build to Ruby, you can build to ambassador. And a diamond is literally 3 rubies, you guys. So if you did your steps to success once a month for 3 months, you could go diamond in that 90 days because you build 3 rubies, okay? So step 3, finding those distributors. Now I'm gonna let, Amanda's the distributor magnet, so I'm gonna let her tell you guys how she gets distributors. And I think one point I just want to make real quick before is just, again, that excitement. Maybe you guys don't have a story. A lot of people say, I don't have a story, I haven't earned bonuses, or I just started and I don't even know what I'm doing. Well, people didn't join me because I had earned bonuses. And people still don't join me because I hear I've earned bonuses. Most people don't believe that I earned those bonuses. If I'm being honest, like if I told somebody that I earned that many bonuses, they like roll their eyes and they're like, sure you did. So that's not really a huge selling point for people, to be quite honest. Like I signed a lot of distributors in the beginning just because I was so excited about this opportunity, as I'm sure you guys are excited about the opportunity, and I could see how much money there was to be made and how many lives I could change with this opportunity. So don't feel like you have to have a giant success story right now to be building your business, because you don't. You just have to be excited and know your why, you know, why you joined the business, and just share that with people. So I'm going to let Amanda jump in on this topic.
Yeah, so just like what Jackie said, it's people are going to buy into you. They're not going to buy into the business or the products or anything like that. So that's why we want to be a part of the product, and then we want to be excited. We want to show that passion. And it, you know, when we first start, we don't have a story, and we don't have, you know, we haven't made a lot of money yet. And that's okay, because talk about like why you're joining. So I know I've had several of, if you are my person enrolled, I've had you share your why on social media already, because that's what you want to, that's what you really want to find out is, why did you join this business? And if you're not quite sure why you joined this business, tonight after you get off this Zoom, I want you to sit down and I want you to write it. I want you to write it out. Like, why did I join this business? Like, what am I here? What am I doing here? You know, figure out what you want out of this business and figure out how you can help others do the same. Because I guarantee if you join this business because you need an extra $200 or $300, guess what? I bet there's 90% of the people on your Facebook, probably actually 99% of the people on your Facebook who also want that $200 or $300 extra a month. So if you just kind of share, you know, what you're wanting out of this business, why you want it, and how you can help other people, you guys are going to get a lot of people to start to watch you. They're going to start to follow you. So posting on social media, I think, is really good. But telling your story. So for instance, when I started this business when I worked full time, I worked as a hygienist when I started this business. And so when I worked, I got into this business so I could make some extra income, so I didn't have to work as much, because I felt like I was missing a lot on my son's life. And so I would post all the time. I would post the time on my phone, waking up and leaving the house at 5 o'clock in the morning, dropping my son off at preschool. And I would say, man, I cannot wait till, you know, this business can help me so I don't have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, leaving the house, you know, and dropping my son off. I would post about stuff like that, because there'd be other moms like looking at their phone being like, yeah, I want that too, you know? And so I would just post about what I wanted, and I would share other people's success. So I would share when Jackie went triple, I would share that, and I would say, wow, this is awesome. When somebody paid for their car payment, I would share that on my page. I'd be like, wow, this business is so great. And I would share other people's success until I really got my own. So that's one thing, is, you know, just sharing people. And you guys, this is networking. And so the more people that you talk to, the more people that you reach out to, the more people you're going to get. And so that's why I love social media, is because you can reach a large amount of people in, you know, through your phone. And so it makes it nice when you are a working person that you can do this business while you're working. And so sharing definitely, and showing that energy and that passion and that confidence. So confidence is going to be huge. And I know when we first join this business, we do not have confidence because we don't know what we're doing, right? We don't know, we just don't know what we're doing. And I didn't know what I was doing either, but you know what? I showed excitement and I showed confidence. So when I remember exactly, it was like, I just joined in October, and I had friends over for Christmas, for a dinner, beginning of December. And I brought out my Ruby map, and I was Nat for Ruby, but I wasn't quite Ruby. And I was like, you guys, I'm getting $500 extra a month because of this business. And all of my friends were like, what? That's crazy, but I was so excited, and I didn't have that $500 yet, but that was my goal. And because I was so confident that I was getting that goal, it made them feel like, wow, she's going to get that $500 bonus. I want to do that. You know what I mean? And so, having that confidence, even though we don't have it yet, you guys, here's what I would say to you. Fake it. Fake that confidence, because when you fake that confidence and you fake it every single day, guess what? You're going to start to develop that confidence. You're going to start to believe that confidence. You're going to start to believe that you are making that $500. And guess what? You will make that $500. So definitely have that excitement. Tell yourself every single day that you can do this. I do not want to hear it come out of your mouth. Do not let it come out of your mouth saying I can't get a distributor. Don't ever let that come out of your mouth, because guess what? You won't get a distributor. So every single day, tell yourself, I am going to get somebody on this team because I want to help people. I am going to get somebody on my team because I want this $500 bonus, and I want this $500 a month, and I want them to have that $500 a month. So if you tell yourself every day, you guys, it's going to make a huge difference in your mind and in your business. This one's really key, you guys, and I can't stress this one enough. It's consistency. So consistency is so key in this business, and this is one reason why people might not be successful in this business, is because they're lacking that consistency. And so, and I'm not saying you have to work 8 hours a day in this business, because that's not how this business model is set up. It's set up for you to work it into your everyday life. But I'm saying if you only have an hour today to work this business, make that hour a day consistent every single day. Do something for your business every single day. It's kind of like, an example is kind of like working out. What do you want to work out consistently throughout the week, right? You don't want to spend 3 hours at the gym and then not work out until, for 7 days, and then three hours again. You want to be consistent with your workout. Same with this business. You want to be consistent. And I feel like that is how I have grown my business, is because I have been very consistent every single day. Even if I'm sick, it's not that hard. We're scrolling through Facebook anyways, it's not that hard to get up and make a post, right? So even if it's just as little as that, making a post. Let's see what else. Excitement. Planting seeds. So that's going to be a big one too. So consistency and then planting seeds. So, and what I mean by that is talking to people, okay? So what I mean, when we're every single day, try to make a goal to talk to, I talk to several people, but try to make a goal to talk to 3 people every single day, 3 new people every day that you can share this business opportunity with, and just go with them and say, hey, you know what? I just started this business. I'm so excited to make some extra income. Would you be interested in some more information? Okay. And the worst that they're going to say is no. And you got to learn that no is actually okay. No, I was always fearful of having that word say, spoken to me. When people would be like, no, I'm not. I'd be like, oh man, darn it. But you know what? That's okay. There's going to be another yes coming. So you got to weed out those. I always say it's sifting through apples. You got to sift through those apples to get the good ones who want to join your team. So planting those seeds is going to be by following, messaging people on social media and just say, hey, I'm so excited. I think that you would love, what I'm doing, and you'd be so good at it. Would you like some more information? Okay. I just planted a seed right there. Another seed that how I can plant is by posting. Okay, I make a post of me and my boys playing outside and saying, gosh, I love this time that I can have with them. Guess what? I just planted a bunch of seeds right there. So it's really important that we're planting seeds every day. But in order for my tree to grow, I have to continually like water it, right? So by watering it, that's going to be by continuing to post so people can see, and it's going to be continuing to follow up with people. So, and Jackie can agree, like most of the time when you ask somebody to join join you in this business, you're not going to get a yes right away. Okay. I mean, I've been in this business for 3.5 years and I still don't get yeses right away. It's very rare that I do. And when I do, I'm like, heck yeah, because like, it's just rare. A lot of times, like you are going to follow up with people. A lot of times they're going to be like, okay, let me think about it. And so what you need to do is write that person on the list and then follow up with them and say, hey, I know you were thinking about this. Can I answer any questions for you? So just watering it, but I think that distributors will come if, you're talking about the business and you're, sharing this business, and they will come easily when you're doing that consistently.
There's someone had a question. What if you only get loyal customers and no distributors? So the beautiful part about this business is we get paid 5 different ways. So you get paid on everything that you do. So if you are just getting loyal customers, you're still going to get paid percentage on those loyal customers. You're going to get 15% if you're the enroller, so that extra 5%, 10% if not on your top level. And as you promote, you want to sign distributors because that's how you're going to get paid on more levels, okay? But you're always going to get paid for the work that you do. You're always going to get paid on loyal customers. If you sign distributors and help them get started, you're going to get that fast start bonus, that weekly fast start bonus. If you sell those wraps like we talked about and get wrap cash is a great way to get paid. You guys, it's awesome. It's amazing. And that's how you can run your business for free, is by running that auto shipment with 2 boxes of wraps, selling them for $25 a piece, and you just ran your business for free, ensured yourself that your commission's qualified, and made a profit. Okay, so you're going to get paid regardless, no matter what. So, and the other thing, if you guys can get loyal customers, I promise you can get distributors, okay? Loyal customers are also going to be some of your best distributors because those people are going to fall in love with the products. Don't be scared to ask them into your business. And I think one big mistake I made when I first started was I prejudged everybody. I thought, no, I'm not going to ask them to join my business. They don't need the money, as if I know their financial situation. Like I didn't know. And a lot of times those people I didn't ask, a lot of them ended up coming to me and said, hey, I have a ton of student loans I need to pay for. How I would have never thought that, So don't prejudge people and don't make the decision for you. That's not for them, I should say. It's not our job to do that. It's our job to share this opportunity. And if you do get a big fat no, that's okay. We've gotten a million of them. I promise you won't die if you get that big fat no, and it's going to happen, but you're also going to get yeses. And just because people tell you no right now, it is not no forever. And most of the people that have told me no have become my loyal customers later. They've come to me, I've planted that seed, and they're like, what is she even talking about? And then they see me continue to post. And so a lot of those no's turn into yeses organically because you planted that seed, and they're seeing you consistently post and use the products, and they become curious. So that's really the basics, you guys, to get started. Is you don't need your kit. Just start asking, okay? Start posting. Posting is not asking, though, just so you guys know. Posting is not asking. It's a way to feel out your business and see who's interested. If people are liking your posts, message those people privately. Ask them if they're interested in trying the products. And make sure you ask questions, okay? Because you want to make sure if someone likes a post for wraps or something like that, I always make sure I ask them, are you interested in trying my products at 40% off? I saw you like the post on the wraps, or what's your health goal? Because I want to know what their health goal is. Because if their goal is to lose weight, I'm not going to recommend the wraps. Wraps are not for weight loss, you guys. Just FYI, they're not for weight loss. They're for tightening, toning, and firming. So get to know your potential customers. Don't be scared to ask them questions. And don't be scared to ask people to support you right now and to try your stuff, okay? And so do you guys have any other questions off the top of your head?
And I think there was somebody who asked like the 30 days. So you guys have our biggest goal, you guys, is to get your 4 customers as soon as possible, because then that's going to allow you to get your product shopping spree. Okay,
Yes.
you can get whatever you want. So we want to get those 4 customers as soon as possible. You guys have 30 days from the day you signed up. Okay. But again, I always like say, like, get them as soon as possible, because then you can pick out whatever you want. You can try products. You can get a T-shirt. Take full advantage of that. The other thing is, how many of you guys already have like team underneath you who just signed up during like our little training, like our little promotion? So if you guys welcomed, anybody onto your team, then you guys want to help them, also encourage them to get their 4 customers, because not only is that going to help them get their product credit, or I keep saying product credit, but their product spree, shopping spree, but it's also, you guys are going to get that Fast Start Qualified bonus, which is $200. Okay, it's doubled, and they have 30 days to get that. You have 30 days to get that from when they signed up. So that's a big chunk. So if you signed up 1 person, you guys, guess what? That's $200 when they are Fast Start Qualified. And that's Fast Start Qualified, again, you guys, is when they're commission qualified and they have 2 customers underneath them. So, and then I wanted to add a few things just on social media, just a few ways on social media that's easy to kind of get some customers. Did you want to add anything to that, Jackie, about urgency with the customers?
Just that it's really going to help your guys' confidence getting those first 4 signed up, because it's going to help you. You're going to understand how to explain the process. That's why it's nice when you have some, close friends or family, you can actually sit down with them and say, okay, let's do this together for the first time so we can see what it's all about. It's just going to help with your confidence a lot. It really helped me anyway. Plus that product credit, that $100. So I was just going to type this in, but I'll just say it really quick. So that $100 product or shopping spree, you guys, when you get your first 4 customers, you can use it on It Works gear, like this hat, shirts. You can use it towards products. If you want to try the greens, you want to try the wraps, like whatever you want to do, you can use it on whatever you want. I recommend that you guys, yes, Jessica, I just saw her pointer to her shirt. It's so cute. So if you guys don't have a shirt, like that is the easiest way to market your business when you're running errands, because this business, I'm going to be real, you guys, I worked it on the go for a long time. I do this full time now, but like I found 15 minutes here and 15 minutes there to work this, like when I was still working full time as a nurse. And this, like when I would run my errands, because life doesn't stop, we're busy. That's why I wanted you guys to download those mobile apps, because this business is meant to be worked on the go while you live your life. Like you shouldn't have to stop living your life to work this business. It's meant to include this in the adventure you're already living, okay? And it's really nice, because if you can wear these clothes while you're out with the kids or running errands, people are going to ask you what works. And for as saturated as some of you guys may think this market is with It Works, because you know someone who does this, or now you do it, or your friend does this. I live in the birthplace of It Works Global in Michigan, and I moved here from Arizona, and I was terrified to move here because obviously it's the birthplace of the company. You would think everybody in the state of Michigan's heard of It Works Global. And there is, how many black diamonds? 4? No, 3 black diamonds, which is basically the top of our company, like even further than ambassador, that live within 2 hours of me. And I think there's like 11 ambassadors that live within 2 hours of me or something. So I thought, I'm going to move here as a triple diamond, and I'm not going to promote, and everyone's already going to be a customer or distributor. And I was able to move here and still promote to Presidential Diamond and still have a thriving business. So trust me, if I can move to the birthplace, what I think the most saturated state for ambassadors and black diamonds, you guys, I mean, there's people every day. You're going to find people all the time who haven't heard about this business. So if you're wearing a hat, a shirt, or carrying an It Works bag with you, you are going to get potential. So in your kit, you're going to have Blitz cards. That's basically your business card. You're able to give those to people. If you can, though, make sure you're getting their information. So if you're adding them on social media, like Amanda said, so they can see your posts or they can see your stuff, okay? But that's what I would recommend that you use. So get a shirt. They're like 35 bucks or 30 bucks. Get a shirt and then try some products with your product credit, because that will really propel your business forward in those first 30 days. Sorry, that was a long answer. Sorry about that.
No, I agree. That's awesome. Okay, so social media, just a few ways, you guys, and then I know it's, we can let you guys go. We can answer some questions, but just a few ways to even kind of, get those customers is, Jackie went over a bunch of them, but I just wanted to go over a few little tips on social media. So if you are not used to posting on social media, a good rule of thumb to post is just morning, lunch, and then before bedtime. So try to post at least like those 3 times a day. You'll see on mine, I post probably about 5 times a day. Everybody's different the way that they post, but when you're new, try to get into that habit of posting at least that, morning time, lunchtime, and then dinner time. And you can switch it up. So one thing that I love to do is in the morning, I love to do an inspiration post, a motivation post, or something like I'll do like a motivational quote, or I'll take a picture of me and my boys, like just laying down, just something that can inspire somebody. Lunchtime, it might be a product post. And then at nighttime, it could be a business post. Make your posts so they are you. So what I mean by that is don't throw up It Works all over your page, okay? Even though we love this business, we love our company, we don't want our Facebook to look like green, black, and bling, okay? We want our Facebook to look like our faces, food that we eat, friendships, fun, freedom. We want to make posts that are going to be attractive and bring attention to, people. We want to create curiosity. So make sure your posts are, they're you. So if you guys work, take a picture of, post about you going to work and how, you also have a side gig, how you like to make extra money on the side. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Reach out to people on social media. So what I did when I first started is I had like 300 friends on my social media. Maybe like 400. I literally just messaged them all and I just said, hey, I'm so excited. I just said like, hey, I'm so excited. I'm starting a new product portfolio. Would you be interested in growing out your hair? Or would you be interested in this? So, and I felt comfortable because I had that 300 friends that I either went to school with them, like even though we weren't friends, we knew each other. And so I felt comfortable to reach out to them and ask them. And then following up with people. The other thing is when somebody responds to your post, don't give them information on that post. Just say, hey, I'll send you a quick message, and then message them with the information. And if you guys need help with dialogues, or not dialogues, but like things to say back to them, because, we're all new. Ask your sponsor, ask your upline, ask the team page or whatever, if you have questions. But you guys, you don't need to know everything about this business, okay? Nobody knows about this business when they jump in, or nobody knows all the information about this business. So just get out there and be excited and just know, like, you have 4 customers to get that's going to make your business, boom. It's going to get your business off on a very good start. And so they didn't offer this, shopping spree last month, right? They just started, in May. So they just started doing this. And so it's really, really a great kickoff for your business. So does anybody have any questions, or this is the time to ask? So can someone correct their social security number from eSuite, or do they have to call? Oh, okay. Jackie already answered that. Jackie's already answered this. Okay. So does anybody have any other questions? You guys can unmute your phone if you want, or Jackie, do you have anything you wanted to add to social media or anything?
No, you covered it all really well. I think just be bold, you guys. Be bold, and ask, and just be brave and realize that it's scary, but we've all been there, and it's totally worth it. If this is the best, at the time I paid $99, but best $99 I've ever spent. And it can totally change your life if you let it. And it's not going to be comfortable at times. There's going to be times that scare you. There's going to be things that make you feel squeamish, like you don't want to do that. I remember my first post on social media for it, I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? But it gets easier, and getting out of that comfort zone is that's where all the goodness happens, is outside of that comfort zone. So I promise you, if you have fears, we've all had them too. So feel free to talk to your upline, your sponsor, your sideline sisters, utilize your Facebook pages, and just go for it. Let's see, I'm not getting It Works emails. I did send in a ticket for support. So you can go in and make sure you're subscribed. If you guys aren't getting your It Works emails, you need to go into your eSuite. You need to click on settings. Hold on, I have to do it in real time, right? Yes, click on settings. Then you'll click on subscriptions. No, not that. What is it again, Amanda?
For which one?
Notifications. That's what it is. Notifications.
Oh,
Okay, so you guys go into settings in your eSuite, and then you'll click on the left side notifications, and you can opt in to receive your ItWorks emails, and you can opt in to receive text messages from ItWorks as well. So it's right in your eSuite. And then, no, Amanda, you don't have to put the social security number in the message. Just ask them what the steps you need to take to correct the social security number. So whether they tell you to call in, or they may tell you you need to email this certain person. To, a lot of times it'll be commissions at itworks.com, but I don't know for sure, so I don't want anyone emailing social security numbers, you know what I mean, until I know where to go. So just ask them what your next step is to correct that, and they'll be able to answer that for you. Does anyone else have any questions? I'm going to type in, so emails, log in to eSuite, click on settings, click on, what was it? Notifications. Oh my God, sorry guys.
You utilize the tools that we have too, you guys. We'll probably, if it's not me or Jackie or some of our other like ambassador uplines doing like some kind of training that week or some kind of Zoom, we're probably going to have like a power hour, which is like where you just get on and kind of like do some work. And so we're always going to have something probably about once a week or some kind of training or some kind of just things you can kind of get plugged into. So it's really important to stay plugged in. Use our team pages a lot because that will help you stay plugged in. Utilize those to ask questions. In the files, in those, there's all kinds of documents, you guys, that will literally, when you want something to read, like go in there and then just like start reading stuff. But
and
it's
your training academy.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, make sure you guys check out your training academy too.
Yes.
So that's going to be key, is going through your training academy at your pace. And that's also in your eSuite.
Yeah. There's some really, they just redid that. There's, it's amazing now. It's so good. So much amazing information. So, does anybody have any questions? Was this helpful for everyone?
Amanda.
Yes.
I have a question, Candace. Here. How are you?
Good.
So would you go to your eSuite? Now, I got on it yesterday and I watched several of the videos, but to actually learn about the products before we get our supplies in and our kit in, is there a list and descriptions of the supplies in the eSuite? Is that how I would best learn about them in order to promote them?
Yeah. I just went in, sorry, I just hijacked the question.
No, you're
No.
Thinking about this. So go into your eSuite and click on Documents.
Okay.
Document library, I should say. And then what you guys can do is click on, I did this when I first started, I picked like 3 products a night. And sorry, I'm waiting so I can tell you the right thing because they just updated this. Okay, you're going to click on Product Info. Okay. And you are going to just, these PDFs are gorgeous, you guys. So click on, let's say you want to learn about the facial. So I'm going to show you guys. Maybe I am. Well, you guys can play around with it too. So why is this not opening? Well, whatever. It'll open. This is my computer, you guys. I swear. It wants me to update Adobe, but regardless. You'll have a PDF that has frequently asked questions, what the ingredients are, what it's used for, and I just picked 3 a night and I just went through them. So you can just do that to familiarize yourself with it. And it was just a really nice, synopsis really quick of like what each product did. So I kind of had some idea, what to recommend. And don't be scared when people come to you to ask on the team pages what you should recommend. Because people are going to come to you and say, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds. You're like, okay, what should I recommend? What's the best thing for that? Ask on those team pages because that's how you're going to get the quickest answer. And you're going to get a lot of different options of people that have worked with loyal customers already that have had success with it. And so it's cool because you'll hear other products too that maybe I wouldn't use, but Amanda used. So you can fit it into your customer's budget. Because it just depends on the person. So that's what I would do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. One Ruby. Oh, missing executive and emerald for the charts. So I think it's just because everything's on a diamond chart. So if you look at a diamond chart, like there's already an emerald on there. So just ignore that ruby and just chart yourself for emerald on that diamond. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, you guys? Have you seen it? So it says people can pay with PayPal. Can we have our commission deposited into PayPal? That's a good question. I don't think so. I think it's for paying only, but you can do a prepaid card. So It Works will give you a prepaid card, or obviously you can have direct deposit into your checking account. Let me know if they say yes to that though, because I haven't heard. But
Yeah, I haven't heard of that. I don't think so, but that is a good question.
yeah, really
I
good
bet
question.
if it's not now, I bet it probably will be eventually because we just recently got PayPal not too long ago.
Yeah, we're still in the growing pains of PayPal, you know what I mean? Kind of learning it and stuff like that. I mean, I shouldn't say growing pains, like it's working awesome, it's PayPal. But as far as like how we can utilize it with our business, I think it's just for sales right now. So I don't know if we're using it for deposits yet.
Hey, Jackie.
Yeah.
So Amanda has put the emerald and the diamond charts under files on our team page.
Oh,
So
good.
if they just go to files, and then all of the charts are on there too that they can print out.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, that's weird they don't have them on there. I know corporate knows, so I'm sure they're going to upload them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they just redid everything, so it's so some
Yes.
people are probably adding in.
does anyone else have any other questions? No? All right. Well,
Thank you so much for getting on with us.
oh my gosh, thank you for having me on, and thank you guys for taking your time out to listen to us chat and hear about this business. And if you have questions, I mean, all of these people on here, we're all sideline sisters, uplines, downlines, doesn't matter. So we're all here to help each other. So let us know what you guys need and ask lots of questions. We really like questions. So keep them coming, okay?
Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you so
Bye,
much for joining.
guys.
Bye. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.